Hey, what's up? Welcome to Series English. My name is Antonia Remarker and today we will compare subject and object questions. To tell the truth, a lot of my students make mistakes connected with these, as you need to use different word order in them. Anyway, before we talk about the difference between subject and object questions, first let's compare the subject and the object of the sentence. What is the subject? It is the person or thing that performs the action or is in a certain state. Let's take a look at several examples and try to find the subject. I love you. I love you. I love you. I am the person who has this feeling. So I am the subject. Sarah has read this book. So who performs the action? Who is active? Who is doing something? It is Sarah. Sarah has read this book. So she is the subject of this sentence. Number 3, smoking causes cancer. Here, actually it's not the person or thing that performs the action. It is an abstract notion, a process. So what causes cancer? What makes the difference here? What performs the action or has an influence? Smoking. Smoking is the subject of this sentence. His friend called him several times. So where's the subject? Who is active? Who has done something? Well, did something. His friend. His friend called him. Mom will cook an amazing dinner. So it is Mom who will cook. She is active. She is doing something. She will do something in this case. Mom is the subject of this sentence. Now, as you can see, it is quite common that the subject of the sentence goes at the very beginning of the sentence. Like here, 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 in every example here. However, you can also add some words at the beginning, that is, adverbial modifiers connected with time or place. For example, you can say, yesterday his friend called him several times. And the subject of the sentence will still be his friend. Now, as for the object, it is the person or thing that is acted upon or receives the action. So the object is on the other end of the action, so to say. It is being influenced. The action is directed to the object. For example, I love you. I love you. It is you who I love. So you is the object here. Sarah has read this book. Where's the object? What has been acted upon? This book. Smoking causes cancer. Smoking causes what? Cancer. His friend called him several times. Who did he call? Him. Mom will cook an amazing dinner. What will she cook? An amazing dinner. Now, subject, object, subject, object, subject, object. Remember that the subject is active. The subject is doing something, influences something, or the subject is in a certain state, while the object is passive. It is not doing anything. It is being influenced. It is being acted upon. That's it. And now let's take a look at the questions and the word order we are supposed to use there. First of all, let's consider the object questions, which are, by the way, the most frequently used questions in the English language. They are the most common ones. Here we want to know about the receiver, about something or somebody that is being passive. not doing anything. The word order we are supposed to use is the question word, usually it is who or what, then the auxiliary verb, it can be different verbs, do, does, did, will, shall, am, is, are, have, has, had, was, were. So, auxiliary verb, thirdly, the subject, and then the main verb. Do you notice that there is inversion here? Yes. And what is inversion? It is a certain word order when a part of the predicate goes before the subject. The auxiliary verb, the first auxiliary verb, goes before the subject, while in statements the subject goes before the predicate. Now let's take a look at the examples. The first sentence we had was I love you. The object was you, so we need to ask about this part of the sentence, you. So the question would be, who do I love? You. The answer should be you, and this is the question. Who do I love? Who do I love? The next sentence was Sarah has read this book. This book was the object. So we ask, what has Sarah read? This book. What has Sarah read? What does smoking cause? What does smoking cause? Who did his friend call several times? What will Mom cook? And now let's talk about the subject questions. Here we focus on the doer, the maker, the actor, so to say. So basically, we deal with somebody or something that is active. The word order is quite simple here. First we use the question word, then the main verb, the whole predicate, everything, and then we use the object, and then the rest of the question. Notice that we practically substitute the subject with the question word. So the question word, who or what, is the subject within this question, becomes the subject within this question. The first sentence was, I love you. So we need to ask the question to the word I, because I is the subject of the sentence. Who loves you? And the answer would be, I love you. It is me. The next sentence, Sarah has read this book. So Sarah. And we ask, who has read this book? The next sentence was, smoking causes cancer. Smoking. So we ask, what causes cancer? We simply substitute smoking with the question word, what? And very briefly, I want to talk about the auxiliary verbs do, does, and did. What is so strange about them? Well, actually, in statements in present simple and in past simple, we do not use any auxiliary verbs. We simply say, for example, I like ice cream. No auxiliary verb. Like is the main verb. He meets his girlfriend. She said nothing. In all these sentences, there are no auxiliary verbs. We do not use do, does, or did in statements in present simple and past simple. But in questions, we add them. We add do or does for present simple, and we add did for past simple. And the same goes for negative sentences. So be careful with these auxiliary verbs. Okay, that's it for today. I hope that now you look like this or this. Joking. Sorry about that. Anyway, I hope that you liked this video and you enjoyed watching it. If you actually did, do not forget to press the button, like it, and share it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to continue studying English with me, and I hope to see you soon. Happy English and Russian practice. Bye! The most frequently used questions in the English...